The town of Black Hollow was a place few dared to enter. Nestled in the shadow of a towering mist-covered mountain, whispers of strange disappearances and glowing apparitions had turned it into a ghost town, its streets lined with boarded-up homes and abandoned stalls. Yet, Alex found themselves drawn to it, clutching a crumpled letter that simply read, "Come before the moon bleeds. Your answers are here." As they stepped into the town square, the air grew thick and cold. A distant hum echoed through the mist, like a heartbeat in the darkness. Alex followed it to the town's derelict clock tower. Its hands were frozen at midnight, though the sky outside was a deep indigo, the full moon hanging precariously low. Inside, the tower was empty save for a massive, ornate mirror that stood where the clock's mechanisms should have been. Its surface rippled like water, distorting Alex's reflection. A faint voice seeped from it, soft yet commanding. "You came," it said. "Do you seek the truth or vengeance?" Alex's chest tightened. They'd come to find their missing sister, who had vanished from their home 6 months ago without a trace. The letter was the first clue they'd had since her disappearance. "Where is she?" Alex demanded. The mirror's surface swirled, forming an image. A forest lit by an unnatural crimson glow. Alex saw their sister standing in a clearing, her eyes vacant, her hands outstretched toward the bleeding moon above. "She is a vessel now," the voice said. "She carries the weight of a bargain you never knew existed." "What bargain?" Alex asked, stepping closer. The mirror twisted again, showing their parents, younger and desperate, kneeling before an altar in the same forest. "A life for a life," the voice said. "Your parents saved you once, Alex. Now the debt has come due." The weight of the revelation hit like a punch to the gut. Their sister's disappearance wasn't random. It was payment. "No," Alex whispered. "I won't accept this." "Then you must break the cycle," the voice said, growing darker. "Step through and face what lies beyond." Without hesitation, Alex touched the mirror, its surface cold and viscous. They were pulled through, landing in the glowing forest. The hum from earlier was deafening now, the ground pulsing with light. In the clearing, their sister stood motionless, the crimson glow enveloping her. Around her were figures shrouded in black, their faces obscured. One stepped forward, holding a blade made of shimmering light. "To sever the bond," the figure intoned. "A soul must replace hers. Will you take her place? Or will you destroy the pact and all it protects?" Alex hesitated, the weight of the decision pressing down. "What does it protect?" The figure gestured to the forest. "This place, the balance between light and dark. Without the bond, the forest will fall, and so will the world beyond." Alex's mind raced. Could they sacrifice their sister for the greater good? Or would they destroy the bond, risking everything? As the figures closed in, Alex made their choice. They grabbed the shimmering blade, turned it toward the altar, and plunged it into the ground. The clearing erupted in light, the figures dissolving into ash. The glow around their sister faded, her body collapsing into Alex's arms. The bleeding moon dimmed, returning to its silver hue. The forest was silent now, alive but still, as though holding its breath. "You chose the unknown," the voice whispered, fading into the wind. Alex carried their sister back toward the edge of the forest, the weight of the decision still heavy. The balance was broken, but they had saved her. The cost, however, was yet to reveal itself.